At the police headquarters in Banjul, both the Gambia flag and that of the police force have been lowered at half-mast as the nation mourns a true patriot who served his nation with excellence until his demise. We are here in Yundum at the Gambia Police Academy, a place where the late IGP Alhaji Mamour Jobe served for 10 years as the commandant. It has been said that he really held education very dear and he was very much passionate about the education of the police officers. And as such, his people are very much sad, especially in here, about his demise, as he had very big dreams for this school and in fact has ongoing projects that he wants to implement together with the recent commandant. We're going to go inside and look at the life of IGP, the late IGP, with the new commandant of the police academy and what education meant to him in regards to the Gambia police force. For 10 years, this sleeping area of Yundum, housing the police academy, the police training school, was the home of the late Mamour Jobe. This was his staple, and he left a huge footprint. At his former home and the very office he left now sits Commissioner Ansumana Kinte, the man who replaced him as the commandant of the Gambia Police Training School. The commissioner says they had great plans on the verge of implementation, only to be hit by the untimely demise of his boss.
Yesterday I was here from 9 a.m. up to 4 p.m. The diary at the guard room will tell you I was here. I left, arrived in Brikama. Deputy Commissioner Lamin Ellika called me to find out my location. I said, I'm in Brikama. He said, make a U-turn to IGP's compound. I said, what's wrong? Is it that General wanted to talk to me? He said, no, we lost him. I couldn't understand. I tried to call back, number busy. So I started calling some of the senior commissioners and officers. They confirmed it to me. And that final touches that I was here to do on the document, meaning tomorrow, 15th, I should present a hard copy to him.
Tomorrow, Monday?
Yes, that was our agreement.
A tour of the training complex at the academy revealed some of the huge plans being put in place to revamp this iconic facility to fit in with the demands of a modern police force. Commissioner Kinte said his late boss was eager to leave this behind as a legacy.
It was really shocking, madam, unbelievable. I know death is inevitable. We will all test it one day or the other. Yesterday, I was in this very office, in this very seat, finalizing or making final touches of a training concept note for an in-service training program that I have discussed with him precisely 2 weeks ago. In fact, we have discussed 3 major items that he wanted me to take up the challenge because he told me categorically clear, Commissioner Kinte, I want this thing to be part of my legacy. So that is still ringing in my mind. Yes.
With plans to demolish the entire school and build new classrooms, the commissioner exclaimed in despair that his late boss will be remembered for his selfless service and commitment to duty.
IGP accommodates a lot. And he is never discouraged. And he doesn't have that tendency or that bubbling mind of what we will call in our policing, business is pull head. He doesn't. I interacted IGP at all this command level of my responsibility. I took over the training school from him. I went to TSU. From there, he moved me to operation. And the time he moved me to operation, in precisely end of October 2019, Madam, you will agree with me, at that time it was really tough. We were faced with a series of challenges. But this is an IGP who never looked back.
It was almost impossible for Kinte to say his final words to his boss as he sobs in melancholy.
He never said goodbye. Rest in peace, IGP Jobe. He was fantastic son of the soil.
It was a sad day for the police force, especially those at the training school, for late IGP Jobe tutored and mentored many of GPF's best officers, among them Sub-Inspector Baboucarr Cisse.
It was shocking. Obviously, it was not expected. Usually, we interacted with him on daily basis, even though he is at the headquarters, but there is this family bond between him and the training school. So the news was shocking and we could not believe it initially, but to some time you have to come to terms with the reality. But it was shocking, obviously.
The ultimate prayer is for the heavens to open up to receive an angel who has gone so soon. Charged with the overall administrative management of the Gambia Police Force, it is a general consensus that the IGP has served his country with distinction. He will be missed by many for his kindness, compassion, dedication to duty, and overall his liberalism. May his soul rest in perfect peace. For GRTS News, Fatou Ellika Muloshi.